Hello and welcome to my weekly newsletter from a very gorgeous Gorleston Golf Club. The weather is absolutely beautiful out here today, the sun is shining, and the distant memory of the horrible wet cold weather we had last week is a long way away. Anyway, okay, so this week we've got coming up the USPGA starting on Thursday. All the big players are playing. The top 102 players in the world are playing, although I think Justin Thomas has pulled out today due to a wrist injury. But yes, our USPGA sweepstake has still got a few squares left, so if you're up the golf club before Thursday, please pop in and get your square. £2 draws you a player, and if your player wins, then you get some money back onto your Pro Shop account. If you want more than two players, if you want more than one player, you can have as many as you like. To be honest, we've got about 20 squares left, so please get up here as soon as possible. Staying with tour news, I don't know if you saw it, the British Masters held at the beautiful Hillside Golf Course up in Southport. Fantastic looking golf course that is. I really like to play it. It's proper genuine links golf course where Marcus Kinholt held on to win by one shot. He birdied the last two holes to beat Matt Wallace, and a couple of others. Eddie Pepper on a late charge as well. But well done, Marcus Kinholt. Even only 22 years old, won his first European Tour event. Matt Wallace, I say, missed a short putt on 17. Disappointing not to see an English winner at an event held in England, but well done to the Swedish player, young Marcus Kinholt, who won his first European Tour event. Great stuff. In shop news, we've still got a fantastic promotion at free equipment, free fitting and free lesson going on. So if you have your fitting, that's free of charge. Plus, if you spend over £300 in the shop, you also get a free follow-up lesson on as well. That's with all the major brands that we do. So just for your reminder, we do Titleist, TaylorMade, Ping, Mizuno, Srixon. We do all those brands. The only brand we probably do miss out on is Callaway, but hold that thought, that may happen in the future. But yes, so if you want to get some new golf clubs, you want them fitted by a professional golfer, PGA professional, then please come and see me. We'll get you booked in and find you up the correct equipment to suit your game. In Gorleston Golf Club news, let's move on to, we had a few competitions this week. Sorry if the camera's a bit wobbly, I'm doing this outside as you can see, and the wind's just buffeting my little stand actually. There wasn't no wind earlier, but there seems to be come up now. But anyway, okay, moving on. So club competition news. So first of all, we'll go back to last Thursday's men's midweek Stapleford, where in Division 1, Glenn Harmon won. Glenn Harmon won with a great 37 points, beating Rick Atkinson on countback. Well done, you two. In Division 2, John Hopwood won with 39 points. Well played, John, beating Kev Shaw into second, who has a nice return to form recently, also on 38 points. And in Division 3, Dave Cox won with 39 points, beating Roland Speed into second, Speedy on 38 points. And then going on to Friday, the ladies had their weekly Stapleford competition on Friday this week, because they had the mixed, so they had an Am and Open on the Wednesday. What a horrible day. A load of ladies visited from all over the counties, Norfolk and Suffolk, and they endured a torrid day out on the golf course. It was nasty. I think a few of them managed to get round 18 holes, but it was proper horrible. Don't think I would have been at it, to be honest. But well done for the ladies putting on such a great event. Really well organised, as it always is for the ladies' opens. Well done, Andre and her committee team, for putting on a great event. You can't do anything about the weather, I know, but yeah, the golf course was in decent condition for the weather, so well done Danny and his team. Well done Andre for putting on a great event, but unfortunately the weather stopped us. So anyway, the ladies played their competition on Friday. Waffling on a bit, sorry there. Right, Sue Smith won Division 1 with 34 points. Well done, Sue. Division 2, Maureen Duckett beat Vera Wolnoff and Neil Majeri all on 34 points. Maureen won that on countback. Well done, Maureen Duckett. And in Division 3, Lee Denny continued to improve. She's now she got 40 points to win Division 3 and now down to a 32 handicap. Well done, Lee. Great stuff. Keep up the good work. On Sunday, we had our Mixed Centenary Cup competition. It's played on the 12th of January every year. So this year, 12th of January just so happened to fall on a Sunday, so we had a big entry, 44 players playing in it, where Luke Marsden won with a fine net 64. Well done, Luke, great score that, beating Daniel Crosby, who shot level par to the golf course, gross 71, which meant a net 65. He came second. Steve Hall on third with a net 68. Okay, for this week's tip, we've entered into the bunker. Okay, I know a lot of you struggle to get out of bunkers, but really are very straightforward. but they are a slightly different concept to every other short shot around the green. Generally, when we're playing a short shot around the green, if we make a short swing, the ball goes a short distance, okay? If you make a long swing, the ball goes a long way, simple as that, okay? That is ultimately a short game. But in bunkers, if we make a short swing, we don't generate any speed. If we don't generate any speed, then if we touch a grain of sand, the ball won't come out the bunker, okay? So it's very difficult to chip a ball out of a bunker. So in bunkers, we almost want to try and make a long swing, a nice powerful swing, and allow the club to hit the sand before the ball. And that will cushion the strike, and therefore the ball won't go very far. So it is very different to any other shot that we play around the green, okay? So first things first, when I enter the bunker, I want to test how good the sand is. There's plenty of sand under my ball, so I'll always wiggle my feet in to try and get a feel for the sand. Feels like there's plenty of sand in here today, okay? Then, what I'm going to try and do, I will aim my feet left, okay? So this is my target line here. I will aim my feet left, and I will aim the club face right, okay? I will have the ball position opposite the inside of my front foot, okay? Anytime you want to get the ball up high in golf, we want to try and get the ball towards our front foot, although it does make striking the bottom of the ball a little bit more difficult, but generally when we get the ball up in front of the foot, the ball will go high. So I'm in this position here, feet are left, club face is right of the target, okay? Ball position is forward, opposite my left heel, okay? And then what I will do, I take a big swing back, although I've only got about 20 yards here, okay? I've got my sand wedge. If I swing it this far back and that far through, okay, I'm going to try and generate a bit of speed through the shot, and I'm going to try and hit the sand anywhere between 2 to 5 centimetres behind the ball, okay? That's why good players like bunker shots, because we've got a bit of margin for error. We haven't got that margin for error in any other golf shot, okay? So we like it because we can either hit between 2 to 5 centimetres behind the ball, but because I got that speed, the club is still going to continue going through the sand, yeah? So feet left, club face right. When I swing, I'm going to swing along the line of my feet, so I'm not going to swing inside the target line, as perhaps I would do normal for a normal shot, yeah? We want to try and slice the ball out of the bunker, okay? So, feet left, club face right, swing along the line of my feet and slice it out, okay? And it comes out nice and high, okay? That's how we play bunker shots. Now, I know a lot of you do struggle with opening the club face up, okay? It is a tricky thing to do, okay? And it's not as if we want to kind of open the club face up like that. We do want to twiddle the club face in our hands to open it up. But if you find that too difficult, because it does take a bit of practice, because with the club face open, it just feels all wrong, because we're so not used to it, okay? So it does take a bit of practice. You don't necessarily need to open the club face. You don't necessarily need to get that club face pointing right. It does make bunker shots a lot easier if you can, because then we're using the bounce of the club, and it's the bounce of the club that helps us let the club glide through the sand rather than dig into the sand, okay? But it's not as important as you think. So if it doesn't feel very comfortable aiming your feet left and aiming the club face right, then you can also always get yourself quite square to it, okay? The ball's not going to come out quite so high, and it maybe not come out as consistently well as you would like it, but it will still come out, okay? So I can show you that. Square stance, square club face. As long as I take a bit of sand before the ball, it still comes out quite nicely, okay? Not quite as easy to control, but give it a go, yeah? So we want the club face aiming right, we want the feet aiming left, we want the ball opposite our front foot, okay? This is all for right-handers, okay? And then we want to take a big swing, we want to follow the line of our feet. We don't want to spring it inside, we want to follow the line of our feet, big swing back, big swing through, generate that speed. And the ball won't go too far because you're hitting the sand 2 to 3, 4, 5 centimetres before the ball, okay? Give that a go. Let me know how you get on. Bunker shots generally are pretty straightforward, okay? They do require a bit of practice, but if you want to know more, come book yourself in for a bunker lesson and I can let you know more. Okay, so finally for this week, we'll go on to fixtures for the next 7 days. I'm actually videoing this on a Tuesday for once. Normally I do it on a Wednesday, but I'm stacked out with lessons tomorrow and fittings that I can't get it all in. So we're doing this video on a Tuesday. You may receive it on the Tuesday or the Wednesday, depending on the schedule of release. But anyway, so tomorrow, the 15th of May, the ladies have got their competition going out between 9 and half 11. Thursday the 16th, we've got the normal summer midweek Stableford all-day event, roll-up event. On Friday the 17th, the NSPGA are back. They've got the first tee reserved between 1 and 2:30. On Saturday, there's a roll-up Stapleford, so nothing booked, just come along, pay your £3 in the shop and away you go. Okay, no tea time bookings for that. On Sunday, we've got the monthly Stapleford in the morning. Golf course is closed till 12. And then the juniors have got their Centenary Cup going out between 12:30 and 1:15. There's 18 holders and 9 holders there, so bear in mind the 9 holders are the young ones. They might be a little bit slow, so you might be best to start off from the back 9 so that we don't get in the way of the kids there, so that'd be great, thank you. And on Monday, the ladies have got it's a society going out between 10 and 10:45, and it's also another 9-hole roll-up Stapleford on Monday as well, Monday the 20th. This week we're going to be playing the back 9, okay? So important to say, if you're playing the back 9, make sure that if you want to play 18 holes, which you can do, make sure you play your competitive 9 holes in the competition first. So start on the back 9. If you want to play another 9 holes afterwards, great, but always start your 9-hole competitions as the first 9 holes you play, because if not, you could be deemed to be practicing on the golf course, okay? So just be careful of that. So that's on Monday. On Tuesday the 21st, we've got the Norwich City Old Boys going out. They've got a match against Galston Golf Club going out at 2:30 to 3:30. Next Wednesday, back to Wednesday the 22nd now, we're back onto the ladies divisional Staplefords. Okay, so that's everything for this week. Thanks very much for watching. Remember, if you want those USPGA sweepstakes squares, come and grab those as quick as possible. We've got about 20 odd left, so come and grab those. And also remember, if you're interested in a new golf club, now is the time to take advantage of our great promotion, free fitting and free follow-up lesson, providing you spend over £300 in the shop. Come speak to me, Jack or Ollie, if you're interested in those. Right, thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you over the week. Bye-bye.